Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, I'm going to need you to punch that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a Satoshi Boomin video. Guys, we get these videos daily. And I love that now that Bitcoin has crossed over the 20K mark and all-time highs, that new blood are going to come flooding into the crypto space. And I want to be their one-stop shop for VChain news and other crypto news as well. So up on the screen, we have our Patreon subscribers: AJ, Brett, Garlic House, Mac Harris, Sergio, Leslie, Nielsen, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, The Fern Line, Jeffrey, Ethan, Maryland Crypto, Bruce Wayne, Brady Adams, Fruzden, Joel Jimenez, and Kyle Bocci. Thank you so much for your wonderful Patreon support, guys. I really appreciate it. Let's get on with the show. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded. Let's get it. Alrighty, so the first news story of the day, guys, is Grayscale. They now have over $13 billion in crypto assets under management. Absolutely insane number. If you don't know what Grayscale is, they are a investment firm, I believe a hedge fund as well. And what they do is they purchase cryptocurrency and digital assets and put them in trusts for people. So if you're wealthy and you need somewhere to park your money and to try to get a better rate on return for your money, you would go to like a trust. So Grayscale is currently buying up all the Bitcoin and Ethereum that are currently being mined today. So soon there will be a Bitcoin and Ethereum supply shock because they are currently buying up all the Bitcoin. Remember back in 20 years ago when I was too young to even care, all the boomers that are alive now bought up all the properties. When you can buy like a decent house for $100 grand, now the old boomers, they bought them all up. All the companies, they bought up all the properties, and now trying to find a house for $100,000, you're probably going to get like a shed, and probably a shed without AC in it. So the same thing here. Grayscale Investments, other institutional investors are coming in and buying up all the cryptocurrency, guys. There's going to be a supply shortage here soon. That's why I'm still bullish. I've always been bullish, and I'm going to continue to be bullish on this crypto. So Grayscale, 13 billion assets under management on December 14th for the first time. They have their biggest position in the trust is a symbol called GBTC. I believe you can only buy this over the counter or if you're an accredited investor. If you're not an accredited investor, I don't think you could take part in the Grayscale trust, which is, another way for the SEC and other regulators to control, a small fry, because they could just say, well, you can't invest in these things, but richer people can. They obviously get higher rates on return on those investments, and the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But we're coming into a world now where crypto is here. So now it's going to be an even playing field for everybody, and that's why I love it so much. So as we can see here, assets under management are increasing for the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, guys. So, we're going to get to a point where crypto is not a techie person, an outsider thing. We're going to get to a point where everybody has a little bit of Bitcoin. Everybody has a little bit of Ethereum. And when that happens, the people who are in earliest are probably going to be the new 1%. So that's just my thoughts, not financial advice. Moving on. All right, guys. So we have this. This is amazing. Coinbase, our favoritist crypto exchange out there, the largest U.S. cryptocurrency exchange, Coinbase, files for IPO as Bitcoin soars past all-time highs, guys. Yesterday was absolutely crazy. When's the last time we seen a 12% gain for Bitcoin in a day? It's been a long time, guys. So yesterday was absolutely insane. Hopefully, today it looks like, We're going to have a little bit of a pullback, but that's normal. Hopefully, within the next couple of days, Bitcoin could be on that upward trend, because you have to remember there's no more resistance at 23. There's no more resistance. We've broken the biggest resistance level that we've faced to this point. So, it's going to come to a point where, we might see Bitcoin go to like 60, 70K and then come back down. But then, where's the resistance? Where are, whales trying to keep it? So this is amazing. But now Coinbase with some huge news. They filed for IPO as Bitcoin soars. Now, we already know that, they had been planning this for a while. And if you didn't know, they had been planning this for a while. Coinbase, amongst other crypto projects such as Ripple, amongst others. The digital currency exchange Coinbase is going public as a renewed investor interest in cryptocurrencies has pushed Bitcoins to all-time highs, guys. Absolutely amazing. The company announced that it has confidentially submitted a draft registration statement on Form S-1 with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The form is expected to go into effect after the SEC completes its review process. So if it does go into effect, it's just going to be one step closer for legitimizing crypto in the eyes of normal investors. And as soon as not Ripple, but when that IPOs, I'm definitely buying that. But when Coinbase IPOs, that's definitely going to be a rather large position in my portfolio for the long term. I'm talking 10 years plus. I think Coinbase has the potential to be a $1 trillion asset class, just like Apple, because you have to understand, if we truly do believe that crypto is going to be what it is, where are noobs going to go? They're going to go to Coinbase for its ease of access. They have high as heck fees. And yes, I'm not the biggest fan of using them. But, Binance, they're probably not going to get approved by the SEC at any time to become IPO'd in America because of the whole China-America thing, man. Hopefully our government can move past that BS and let's move on to a prosperous, post-scarcity society. But that's another rant for another video. Guys, if Coinbase IPOs, I'm buying a lot of Coinbase, and I'm just holding on to it, setting it and forgetting it for the next 10 years. And then I'm going to check. Hopefully it's up to, a couple $1 trillion. Well, not Coinbase, but the market cap is at about $1 trillion or so, up there with, the big tech giants. And, I could be laughing all the way to the bank, or it could just go to zero because Bitcoin went to zero, like that Dan Pena guy said. Anyway, moving on. All right, guys. So timestamps will be in the description below. We're going to go, if you just want to skip straight to the VChain news, I totally understand. So yesterday we burned about 7 million VITRO. Today we burned about 7 million VITRO. Not really much to talk about, so we're going to move on. And what we've all been waiting for, VChain is down about, 4%. On the day. It looks like the markets as a whole are seeing a sea of red, unfortunately. Hopefully our fates turn here soon and we can get back to the green. I really want to start seeing VChain move. I really want to start seeing, some profits go in. I want people to be validated. I want, things to happen here soon. And you know what? I think altcoins are going to have a move. This occurred last time, guys. Bitcoin didn't just go straight up in the line. We had our down days, and then, we went up about 8% a day, and then that 20% day. You remember those 17% days that we had, consecutive days over and over again? Hopefully we can start seeing that. Hopefully tomorrow we could see a 17% day, and then maybe, pull back about 3%, then another 8% day, and then, that's what I'd like to see. But, time will tell. It is what it is. Hopefully whales are, kind to us retail peasants today and can spare us a couple of crumbs. Please, whales. If a whale is listening to me right now, please tell your other whale friends to have a heart. Have a heart for us poor VChain peasants. We all want to make it. Please. We know you have millions of dollars. We know that, you can influence markets on a whim. Just have some compassion. Just kidding. But yeah, guys, that is what it is today. Sea of red. But, I expect more bullishness in the future. All right, guys, in major news, well, it's not flashy, but, it is still major news. VChain Foundation announces partnership with Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology, RMIT Blockchain Innovation Hub, accelerating blockchain governance research. So, guys, governance in crypto is one of the most important things and one of the most often overlooked. Why is it important? Well, because without governance, guys, what's the point? We might as well have centralized exchanges. We might as well have banks. We might as well have whatever. Governance is giving power to the people. Okay, guys, being able to vote, being able to have better ways of influencing the protocol as a whole. So while this isn't the most flashy of partnerships, this partnership here will have the biggest return on investment in the future, in my opinion. One of the biggest returns on investment of the future, because with better governance systems as a whole, I'm sure that VChain isn't just going to be using all this research for their blockchain, but with research on with every blockchain having better governance systems. Imagine if we had a better governance systems for Bitcoin. Bitcoin would be super fast right now. Transactions, we probably have a proof of stake system for Bitcoin where you could earn more Bitcoin by holding Bitcoin. But since the government system is so rigid in Bitcoin, changes really don't happen. With Ethereum, governance is kind of lacking with Ethereum right now. That's why gas fees are extremely high. That's why, they don't have proof of stake. Well, they do have proof of stake now, but, you won't even be able to get your tokens out for the next year. Governance is extremely important. And with this partnership, yeah, it's like, who cares? Whatever. That's what the normal retail investor would say. But what I say is that this is going to be big. Maybe not, the most flashy, maybe not the most, I don't know, flashy, what I'm trying to say, and that I've said for the past 8 freaking minutes. Get on with it. But let's take a look. The VChain Foundation is proud to announce that the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology Blockchain Innovation Hub has joined the V Research Program to address issues such as governance and other technological hurdles facing the industry. So constantly developing, constantly improving. VChain is one of the most highly recognized public blockchains out there for supply chain management, guys. Like, we want to keep our foot on the throat. Founded in 1887, RMIT is a global university of technology, design, and enterprise, and the largest dual-sector education provider in Australia. RMIT was ranked 10th globally in the 2020 Times Higher Education Impact Ratings. The university also ranked 8th in Australia for employer reputation, among other accolades, both historically since their establishment in the year 1887 and in recent years. Absolutely amazing, guys. So I will leave this in the description below if you guys want to take a look at what's going on here. Let's take a look at some more of this here. Working closely with the head of V Research, Peter Zhu, shout out to Peter, and VChain senior blockchain researcher, Dr. Ren, the group intends to enhance current studies on blockchain governance models and accelerate the standardization of blockchain governance consensus. The collaborative work will initially focus on developing a framework for evaluating and comparing governance systems of public blockchains. Specifically, the team will develop theoretical understanding of the trade-offs and dimensions of decentralization for public blockchains. Based on the framework, the next step of the study will be to design governance model to better incentivize various stakeholders to participate in governance process and ultimately use the research to promote and further mass adoption of blockchain technology. right on line with what VChain's core goals are, facilitating blockchain technology through enterprise solutions, guys. All right, it's all tying together. Again, not the most flashy, but necessary. Super necessary for all you Jorge Masvidal fans out there. Shout out to Eisenreich here. VChain won another award. How surprising. VChain and China Federation of Logistics and Purchasing. I need to take a sip of water here, guys. Excuse me. So, the VChain Walmart of China blockchain traceability platform developed by VChain for Walmart of China won the Double Chain Award, Top 10 Blockchain Application Cases. What is the Dual Chain Award? It aims to encourage continuous innovation in the application of blockchain in China's logistics and supply chain industry, commends and promotes nearly one in the past few years outstanding cases, enterprises, and individuals of the integration and innovation of China's logistics and supply chain industry and blockchain industry benchmarks. So guys, we already know that VChain is a part of one of two accepted cryptocurrencies in China. They're working closely with the Chinese government or in certain cases, Shanghai Gas, amongst other partnerships, guys. The sky's the limit for VChain. We need to see some movement soon. VidiLever here posts. He got his, so a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, Bitcoin Movement, a project by Zuby, the rapper, is tracking and tracing a couple of items on the VChain Thor blockchain, namely some t-shirts, hoodies, and hats. And it looks like VidiLever here, go ahead and give that person a follow, has received his shirt and scanned his QR code, and we can see a full story of what that shirt is. We are moving into a world where the digitization of not only assets, but normal things are commonplace, and people are going to want to know where their items come from and the story behind them. So shout out to Zuby. And shout out to VidiLever for this gift. Alrighty, guys, and finally, the final story of the day here. We have Binance. They now have a VChain flexible savings account where you can earn VChain and VITRO together. So you can earn double rewards on Binance. All right, guys. So just go to Binance, go to their flexible savings. You can deposit your VChain in there, and I believe you can earn staking rewards on VChain and VITRO. All right, so a double reward system, guys. So Binance is, again, the best exchange in the world. They're better than Coinbase by 10 times. They just have so many features, so many ways you can make money, so many airdrops, just amazing. I highly recommend it. If you're interested in trading in Binance, use my link down below, guys. You can get 5% off on your trades. So I really appreciate you. Up on the screen, again, we have our wonderful Patreon subscribers: AJ, Brett Garlic House, Mac Harris, Sergio, Lassie Nielsen, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, The Fernline, Jeffrey, Ethan, Maryland, Crypto, Boost, Wayne, Brady Adams, Fruz Den, Joel Jimenez, and Kyle Bocci. Thank you so much for your wonderful Patreon support. Thank you for being 10 toes down, even though we've been slow. Thank you for sticking with me through all the ups, through all the downs, guys. You know, loyalty is a premium in this world today, and I really appreciate you. Alright, I'm tired. This is literally take 3 for all you guys that have stuck around to the end of this video. This is take 3. The first video I did, I went through a whole 30-minute video. 30 minutes. Packed. I was ranting. I was raving. You know, it was crazy. It was great. Didn't have my microphone plugged in. Literally recorded 30 minutes of work. No sound. And I was right about to hit the post button. I was like, you know, maybe I should check it before I post. I normally do check before I post, but this time I was just, you know, busy. It's been a morning. let me just check before I post. And I checked before I posted, and I was like, oh, there's no sound. Let me turn up my TV. My TV's loud as heck. I'm like, oh no. I recorded a 30-minute video with no sound. So I'm tired. I'm ready to go take a nap. I love each and every one of you. We have 1,236 days to the next Bitcoin block halving, guys. Things are going kind of downwards, but they look like they're recovering a little bit here. Hopefully the whales have mercy on us. So we have two coins that have pumped like crazy. The graph has pumped over 100%. Got a nice Coinbase listing. I don't know what it is, but I will learn about it. And Champion has pumped. Code ticker name Banana. All right, guys, that's it for me. Don't let your memes be dreams. Ticker name Banana. I love you. Have a good day. Bye.